extra time.
শুধুই নয় টিউশনি, সঙ্গে আছে ছায়া প্রকাশনী।
Yeah, it's quite special. When we arrived here yesterday, a lot of memories came back. It was coincidentally the same chair I sat 9 years ago when I first played for India. So yeah, very happy memories from this place. First time I ever opened in professional cricket was for India, and I'd never done something like that. So quite adventurous first couple of games for me. So, but good to remember. 9 years down the line, same date, same month, same sort of stadium. So it couldn't have been more special for me. That's why the picture, I thought it had to be put out there. See, we feel KL obviously is such a solid player, and before injury he had done well in all three formats, and it was unfortunate that he missed out, and then Manish got chances. Look, KL will definitely be playing in the middle order. We're not going to be predictable or have a set pattern anymore in terms of what we want to do in ODI and T20 cricket. Anyone could go anywhere. That's what we are looking to do. But yeah, someone like Manish, he's done well. He's grabbed his opportunity. He's got 100 in Australia as well. We know about his talent, what he brings onto the field as well. Super fit guy, has a bright future ahead of him. So he will certainly be backed. See, all three guys will have to compete for two spots in the middle order. There's no guarantees for anyone, I would say. And yeah, as long as there's healthy competition, everyone would keep pushing each other, and it will only benefit Indian cricket. I looked the Lion Rock, especially. I looked it up. It was quite fascinating with what's been done on top of the rock. I haven't been able to visit, but this time I've gone around Sri Lanka quite a bit. Every time I've come before, the tours have been very compressed and short. And during test matches, honestly, it's very difficult to take out time and go anywhere, especially when you have 3 days in between. But after the last test, we got a decent break. So Kandy, we went out and about for a bit. So yeah, I got to see a bit of Sri Lanka. I haven't really explored Dambulla that much. Maybe next time when I come, I'll plan things beforehand and maybe visit a bit more. I'm sure there is pressure on every player that plays, but more so on someone like Jinx when he goes to bat in the shorter formats. I think any format, if you have any kind of desperation or urge to cement your place or perform, as to say, there's always going to be a bit of pressure on you. So what we try to do is tell players that just go out there and express yourself. You will be back. Shikhar was not in the mix of things, till a few months back. But when he comes back, you see what he can do. So it becomes very difficult for you to understand, what do you do in that situation? Because he came and he got golden bat in Champions Trophy. Then he's continued his form. He won you 2 test matches with the bat. So he's an impact player. We all know that. And Shikhar and Rohit, what they've done in the past together, we understand their potential also. So Jinx understands that at this stage he's the third opener in the team. We'll certainly back him there because he's been shifted around a bit as well in the batting order, which is not healthy for a guy who likes to open in shorter formats. But see, he's grabbed his opportunity in West Indies. He was the man of the series. So he continues to be in the setup. When you get larger number of chances, that depends on players' form and all those sort of things. So you have to keep everything in mind. But I think he's much more relaxed after that West Indies series, where yes, he's felt the same before, but he overcame that and he wasn't feeling any pressure. He was enjoying his cricket. For us it's time frame. For us it's not about the opposition. You can't pick and choose. I've never believed in that. We as a team don't believe in that. It's the time frame for us. It's 2 years to go, 24 months almost to go for the World Cup, and now is the time that you need to give players time in certain roles to get into the groove and understand what we need to do reaching that World Cup. So for us it's all about when you want to start giving roles to players and experimenting as a team. Sometimes we get so carried away with Team India's expectations and you have to win every game that we don't fall away from pattern. So it's very important to understand for us as a group. See, criticism will come along the way. If you try things, you lose. People will say, oh, it shouldn't have been done, or things like that. But we should be ready to embrace challenges and ready to take risks, ready to lose a few games as well, if we need to try out something. So us as a team are very comfortable with starting those things off, trying things in very different ways. And things will happen on its own, but we need to start making the effort now, because 8 to 10 months down the line we'll be solid in our roles and what we need to do as a team. Thoughts again, we'll have to. Yeah, I don't see this pitch having 3 spinners. I've played here in the past. It's probably a 3 fast bowler kind of a pitch, which Hardik Pandya does for us as the third seamer. He's good enough to give us 7-8 overs. So I see only 2 guys taking the field. Now, who are going to be the 2? It really depends on what we feel like going in with as a team. But see, having wrist spinners in the team is always an advantage. If you see teams across the world, they have at least 1 wrist spinner, if not 2, in their side, giving you breakthroughs in the middle overs, which I think is very important. So all 3 are very skilled, but only 2 can take the field, which we haven't decided as of now, but we should be clear by tomorrow morning. See, the core has always been good. The core players, we have players who have the ability to strike at 200. We have the players who have the same players have the ability to bat 35 overs for you in a one-day game. It all depends on what you decide to do as a team, and then move forward in that direction. And everyone is ready to take those challenges up. They're ready to embrace them, and that I think is the most exciting part. If we can embrace trying out a few difficult things and being uncomfortable, then it will help our cricket grow even further. If you see the way we're playing Test cricket right now, we're almost getting 400 in a day, which we haven't done on many occasions, but everyone's embracing playing positive cricket. So it's rubbing off on each other, and we're getting more belief in ourselves that yes, we can do it. So it takes a bit of time, but as long as people are willing to do it, it'll make all the difference. But yes, definitely we believe in our core group. That is the only way you can reach finals of big tournaments, and you can be consistent as a ODI side. But if you want to be world beaters, win everywhere in the world, I think you need to do certain things that are out of the box as well. So we are all ready to embrace that.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.